Hi, you guys, it's Mrs. Layuse. Today it says to go back into your comprehension packet that's in your binder, and I want you to go back to the story that was called The New Edition. We're still working in this packet. So let's go ahead and remember what this story was about. The story was about 4 goldfish. One was a mom, and she had 3 little kids, 3 little goldfish, and they lived in a tank. They understood that the humans were going to bring them a new surprise, a new member of the family, which meant a new fish was going to join them in their tank. When the fish first arrived, the fish was very nervous and scared. Damien was the name of the new fish. He was very blue, and he had blue scales. They wanted to be nice to this new fish, and so they invited him to start playing with him, and Damien ended up not being as nervous anymore. So let's go ahead and go back to our questions. You should have already answered numbers 2, 4, 5, and we did number 1 together on our last video. Today, I'm going to do number 3 with you, and then I'm going to tell you afterwards which ones I want you to do on your own. So let's do number 3 together. It says, how did Sammy know that Damien was feeling shy? Support your answer with evidence. Oh my gosh, you guys, we know how to do this. If they ask me to support it with evidence, we not only do our R and A, but we also do our C and E. So here we go. We're going to do race strategy, but I'm going to go ahead and walk it through with you. So I want you listening, learning, and writing down your answer. So it says, how did Sammy know that Damien was feeling shy? Part R is restate the question. Sammy, capital S, Sammy knew that Damien was feeling shy because, now Sammy was the mom goldfish. And now we're going to answer it by finding the answer. So let's go back. Let's see. The human opened the bag, and the new fish came tumbling out. With a gentle splash, it landed in water and zoomed about the tank. Instead of a goldfish round body, the fish was sleek and long, and its scales were iridescent blue. The new fish blushed at seeing the goldfish in the tank, seemingly a bit shy. So there's our answer right there. So in our own words, because remember when we do RACE, A needs to be very, very basic, very broad. We're just summarizing in our own words what we know to answer the question. Sammy knew that Damien was feeling shy because of the way Damien acted when he got in the tank, right? And now notice I'm saying, yeah, it's the way he acted when he first got in the tank, but I'm not going to be specific that he zipped around and blushed. That's going to be my part C. Part A, I'm just going to summarize it in my own words. Sammy knew that Damien was feeling shy because of the way he acted. And now I'm going to explain in part C how he acted by doing my cite text evidence and explain. Remember, when we do part C, we need to start out with something such as according to the text. So we're going to write that. According to the text, comma, quotation marks. And now I'm going to go ahead and copy a sentence that supports my answer that Sammy knew he was shy because of the way he was acting. So let's go steal a sentence that talks about the way he was acting. I'm going to say right here, the new fish blushed at seeing the goldfish in the tank. The capital T for the new fish blushed at seeing the goldfish. And then I'm going to actually end it right there, period, end quotations. And now I do part E, and remember, this is when I bring it down to very basic terms. If I was explaining to someone what this quote means, I'm explaining to someone How come someone is shy when they blush? Blush is when your face kind of turns a color. And so I need to explain that blushing shows that you are shy in that moment. So I'm going to say this explains that he felt shy because his face turned color. That's what it means to blush. And he was blushing because he was shy. And that all relates to what the question was. There's our RACE. Whew. Okay, so again, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now what I want you guys to do is flip the page, and at home today, you're going to go ahead and do number 8, number 10, and number 11. These are really fun questions. Number 8 says, write a list of words from the passage that have 3 syllables. Okay, so 3 syllables is a word that has 3 syllables. So let me find one for you. Family has 3 syllables. You guys can clap the syllables. Ready? Family. That's 3. So I'm going to write that down. And notice it says just write a list. So we got family. Let me help you find one more. Something that has 3 syllables. How about descended? Descended. That's another one. So I want you guys to go ahead and write at least 3 more words that have 3 syllables, words from the text. Make sure you clap to double check, and we'll share those answers in class. Number 10, it says write 2 similes to describe the following things. Remember, a simile is to compare 2 things using the words like or as. I will do an example, and then I want you guys to come up with your own. I'm going to say Sammy is like a boss. Why do I say she's like a boss? Because she is kind of the person who takes charge in the fish tank, and she is the mom, and moms are bosses. Now I want you to come up with your own. How can you describe Sammy using the words like or as? Damien. I'm going to say Damien is as blue as the sky. So I'm comparing the way he was blue, and I'm saying he was blue like the sky, but I use the word as. Damien is as blue as the sky. Sammy is like a boss. Okay, the tank. The tank was as cold as snow. So that tells you that the tank was really cold. The water was as dirty as my shoe. So let's pretend the tank was really dirty and it needed to be cleaned. Okay, so now you're going to come up with your own simile describing Sammy, Damien, the tank, and the water. And we're going to share those in class. Remember, similes describe the noun using the words like or as. Number 11 says, illustrate an alternate ending to this passage. So the passage ended with the goldfish zipping around the fish tank, feeling happy, playing with Damien. Let's do an alternate ending. I'm going to do an example of my own, and then you guys will come up with one. I'm going to do an alternate ending that the fish that came inside the tank was an eel, and the eel ate the goldfish. So I'm going to draw a creepy, creepy eel. I don't know if you guys have ever seen an eel. It kind of looks like a snake, and it has this weird long snout with these big, big teeth. I've seen a lot in the ocean before when I've gone snorkeling. And then the poor little goldfish are running from the eel because they are very scared. Run away. Ah! And the human is standing over here regretting the fact that they put an eel. Oh no, they put an eel in the fish tank because you should not do that. An eel will probably eat your poor little fish, I think. So there it is. Look at that, you guys. That took me 2 seconds. It's not beautiful, it's basic, but the idea is that you are using your visualization for comprehension. So change the ending of the story and tell me what happens using a picture. You can choose any ending that you want. I can't wait to see your drawings. We will share them in class. And that is all you're doing for today for this story that we're almost done with called The New Edition. Okay, you guys, I will talk to you later.